If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck, which is a new deck for me, and I used it in the mid-month Psychic Tarot updates in January, and people did seem to like it, so I'm using it here in February. Please remember, these are general readings, and to get a reading with messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Ascendant, and Pisces Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will definitely resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Pisces, now on to your reading for February 2017. First card you have that shows up here today is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card that means to me a resting phase, a pause, a meditative state. It could even be a recuperation from an illness. I feel it's time for you to go within and review and analyze what you're doing. Are you on the right path? Are you happy with the way things are rolling in your life, in your career, in your love life? Like, it's time to do some kind of internal review. Some of you may have to let something go because you might not be feeling well in February. So if you had some plan, maybe you're in school, maybe you attend classes in school, or you were supposed to go on a trip or a vacation with friends or family, or a loved one, you know, like a lover, a spouse, or maybe it's something you're training or studying or trying to get going and that you need to let it go. It may be that you need to let it go because it's not working out, or you need to rethink your course of actions, but it could also be that you have to let something go because maybe you're under the weather or you're not feeling well in February, and therefore you have to postpone it or do it another time. I do feel some of you really do need a extended rest, vacation, or sabbatical. I do get that. Some of you are in need of that. You need to meditate. It's time to medicate and meditate. Some of you I feel are not going to be feeling well in February. I don't like to give health predictions, but I feel like this could be like a bug going around, a flu, a bug. You're not the only sign that got that. And, you know, I don't know what it's like in other parts of the world. I live on the East Coast in the United States, and a lot of people get sick in February. So it is coming up here in this card, but that may not apply to all of you Pisces. I see you're going to start doing things differently. And I feel like you're going to start reorganizing your thoughts. Bridging the gap between generations comes up here too. So you may be a liaison or a bridge between young people and old people too, in your job or in your career or what you're producing or writing or painting or acting or music. In some way. You could be bridging a gap between generations. That's an odd statement, but they are saying it. But that's not going to apply to all of you. But I do get reviewing, revising, and maybe changing what you're working on and doing as well. I feel that some of you Pisces are going to be drilling down deep into heartfelt issues that lie in you or problems. So you may start to get counseling, therapy. Maybe you need physical therapy. Maybe you have addictions and you need to go to a rehab, or you need to talk to counselors. But it could be other issues, like anything you need to drill down deep. It could be just self-examination on your part, or you could be getting spiritual counseling. But I do feel meditation and medication, either one or the other, are going to be strong or coming up around you in this month of February. Next card you have is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is a card that symbolizes being in limbo. You're not moving forward, you're not moving backward, you're in suspended animation, and during this time you have to draw strongly from your own psychic ability and your own psychic intuition. So are you looking at this? You have two cards that are indicating pausing or no movement or going within. I mean, they're kind of similar, they're not the same, but interesting you had these two back to back. I do feel some of you Pisces are going to be thinking about working out different goals and different aspirations in February. I feel like you're doing like a self-review, internal, not even just like wounds and deep hurts and going in deep, also with what you want to do, like what direction you want your career to go in, or your work, or like you're doing some kind of review here. Some of you are going to be changing your residence. I hear, at long last, I found a place to live. Now, some of you are probably like, what's she talking about? I'm happy where I am. I'm not moving. But there are some Pisces that are moving and changing their residence or getting ready to change their residence in the month of February. You're either on the cusp of doing it or you're doing it. Now, not all of you, because it's a general reading. And if these messages aren't making sense to you, Pisces, please, please, please watch your rising sign or your moon sign, because your messages may be coming to you there. I do see some of you unburdening yourself and talking to someone like a counselor or a friend or a spiritual counselor. Like I get you speaking out, releasing yourself, talking to people, talking to someone to get some healing and to also help you get some kind of perspective as well. You know, they're also saying some of you need to stop rehashing the same old story. You're doing something too long, or you're saying the same thing too long, over and too many times, or repeating karmic lessons too many times over and over again. They're saying you're repeating the same old story, and it's time for you to break free from that. Whatever that story is for you, you've got to break free of it and move on, move forward. You know, I feel sometimes, Pisces, you get put into positions of power and that people then mess with it. Like they put you in the position and then they make it confusing for you. Or they put you in that position and then they mess with you, with what you're doing. Like they mess up the situation. So that's not going to be the same for all of you, but any of you Pisces that have been put in any kind of position of power, and then you feel like higher ups, bosses, or the work situation or people around you, they thwart it, then they mess with it, they screw it up for you, and then you're like, I'm discombobulated, I don't know what to do with that. Or why are you doing that to me? You give me this power, then you take it away. Or you give me this power, and then you're screwing around with what you want me to do. I see some of you Pisces thinking about that and feeling that way in February. The next card you have here is Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles is a card of either financial bankruptcy, emotional bankruptcy, or it could be worrying about money, scrutinizing money. It can be also a card of depression. You have some unusual cards here. I feel that some of you are going to be going through a period of time where you're bemoaning something, or maybe feeling sorry for yourself, because I hear some of you saying, oh, why does this always happen to me? So you're lamenting something, some of you in February, some of you Pisces. Some of you Pisces may feel like you got tricked by someone or some situation. This could be work, could be friend, could be family member. I don't know. It's not going to be that for all of you, but I feel that some of you are going to feel like you got tricked about something. I feel that some of you Pisces feel like you want freedom to express yourself clearly and to be heard, and you may not feel like you're being heard. or that you have some kind of clamp on you where you can't express yourself freely. Those messages are also coming up here. I feel some of you would like to retire young or retire early, and I feel that therefore you may be rethinking a career choice or path and shifting gears. Some of you may be considering that or thinking that. You may have a sibling or someone in your family that has a health problem that comes up in February. I hear diabetes, juvenile diabetes. I also hear diabetes. So somebody in your family may have some health problem. I don't know that it's you, because that sounded like somebody else. So you may have somebody connected to you that has a health problem that kicks up in February. I feel that you're going to start talking to people that are going to help you get out of this situation that you're in. Higher ups, or you could be talking to bosses or administrative staff at a school that you work in, or people that you feel are in some kind of position of power or authority that can help you further or advance or change your career or your education or what you're doing, because I feel that some of you are going to be talking to higher ups about how can I get out of this. Like maybe you're in a financial bind. Maybe you're going to be talking to financial advisors that can help you figure out a way to get out of a financial bind, or a situation, a working situation that you don't like that you're in, or a school situation that you don't like that you're in, or a family situation you may feel uncomfortable with or you don't like that you're in. Because some of you Pisces, it's not going to be the same for all of you, what area this is affecting you in. Some of you it's work, some of you it's your living situation, some of you it's school, some of you it's family, some of you it's love. Whatever the issue is you don't like that you're in, I see you seeking counsel and advice from someone or people that can help you reorganize, restructure, or get out of what you're doing. You have Four of Cups here. You've got very unusual cards. Four of Cups is, to me, it's going within, ruminating, thinking about the past, worrying. It can be pulling at straws, over-analyzing. But you have somebody, God or somebody, giving you an opportunity, or God's giving you a blessing or a sign. And you need to pay attention, because you might be feeling like going within too much or over-analyzing too much and those wheels spinning too much, and you may not be aware of it or notice it. So make sure you have your wits about you, Pisces, in February. I do feel that you get some kind of opportunity or offer gets presented to you that's a game changer that changes everything. But I'm not sure that all of you get that opportunity in February. That may come to you in March, but for some of you it will be February. I see some of you being really concentrated in your mind on how you can make your mark in the world. Could be with your career, could be with your something you're really talented at or special at doing. Maybe you're a really talented gymnast. Maybe you're a really talented pianist or violinist. Maybe you're a really talented artist or composer or writer or teacher. Whatever you are really strongly talented and gifted and good at doing, that you can gift the world with it, I see you're focusing on it. You are going to get an opportunity that's going to give you to shine. It's going to come to you, Pisces. So you may be feeling like, tick-tock, when's it going to happen? Any day now. But it's coming. It's going to happen. You're going to get this breakthrough, this opportunity. It's going to come to you. Could be a shift and a change in your consciousness and in your thinking as well. I see you taking an inventory and looking at things that you've amassed in your life and thinking, I want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of this. I'm not doing this. I'm not using this. I'm getting rid of it. I don't use this anymore. Getting rid of it. It could also be thoughts. It could also be people that have hurt you or haven't been helpful to you or have weighed you down or overstepped boundaries. You're clearing out stuff, Pisces. It's either things or people or situations or all of the above. But you're clearing some stuff out here in February to make room for new and shifts and changes that are about ready to start happening for you, Pisces. I don't know that February is the month that it's going to happen, that the shifts and changes and the opportunities and the blessings are coming. This feels more like wow. I'd have to say for you, out of all the signs I've read, and you're the 11th sign I'm reading, I feel like you are in some kind of like transformation, internal shifts and changes, getting rid of what's not working for you anymore, thinking about what you do want to do, looking for assistance and help and guidance from people that are in the know or above, or, it could be spiritual guidance you could be asking for, but this could also be higher ups in businesses, higher ups in schools, people that are high up in the field that you want to pursue, but you got opportunities coming here. You're ready to get this break, but I don't know if it's coming in February. But here you have the Seven of Pentacles, so it could. Seven of Pentacles is a card to me that symbolizes gaining financial gains and rewards from your hard work and efforts, but being tired and exhausted from your hard work and efforts also, and putting your pedal to the metal and your nose to the grindstone, but gaining financial gain from that work and efforts. I do feel that some of you are training your mind and educating yourself differently, or getting ready to start doing such in February. Some of you are going to be linking yourself up with a partner that's going to be helpful to you. This could be love, it could be business, it could be through work. I do see you generating some good income flow, or generating more money, or having a good income flow from whatever you're doing. So your work, or whatever you do, maybe even on the side, is, if it maybe it's not your regular job, maybe it's something in addition you're going to do, but whether it's a job you work for or something you do in addition, you're generating more money here. Some of you are going to make a big mark and a big impression on the public or people you work with, and I feel some of you are going to start selling things. Maybe you have a book you're going to sell. Maybe it's a product you've developed and you're getting a patent on it, and you're going to start selling it, marketing it, and selling it. Maybe it's a service that you do and perform that you're going to start marketing and selling it. Comes up here in February. I do feel many of you will start doing that at the end of the month. If you're a February born Pisces, you may start doing it around the time of your birthday, because I see this happening towards the end of the month, not at the beginning. You're training yourself. You're educating yourself. You're going to be talking to a lot of people. You're going to be networking. You're going to be hobnobbing. You're going to be getting your picture across to the public and to people, like what you're doing and creating. Maybe you're a filmmaker, and you're going to get that out to the people, the right people, getting it in the hands of the right people. If you're in a business or a job that you want to change, then you're getting your resume or your work or what you've done into the hands of the right people. This could be through agents, headhunters, promoters, or your own, you making the connections on your own, through your own connections and volition. You could be getting it out on your own, but some of you are networking and getting it out through others that are going to help you further. So I don't want you to be upset, Pisces. I really don't think this was a bad reading. You may say it was, but I don't feel that it is, because I feel like you're ready to have some big breakthroughs and big things that are going to start happening for you. And this feels like the resting, recuperation, preparing month, and getting ready. I feel like you're getting the horses at the starting line in February. I don't necessarily feel, for some of you, you are going to start making some headway in February, but for some of you, it's a little after February. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe, because that way you'll get notified when my videos go on YouTube. And I am adding, as some of you may have noticed, I have added videos that I didn't do before: new moon psychic crystal readings, full moon psychic crystal readings, and eclipse psychic crystal readings as well. So you might want to get notified and see what's coming out with those, because they're different than the tarot readings. And Pisces, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into the crystal and get additional messages for you for this month of February 2017 from my spirit guides, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo Videos on Demand page for February's psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my good old website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the Videos tab on my menu, going to page 8. It's a drop-down menu. You go to 8, and there you will see the heading for, if you scroll down the page, for February's crystal readings. You just click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I wish you a fantastic and fabulous February, Pisces, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.